Hey guys, Budget Girl here, and today I'm going to talk to you about swapping out something really simple with a cheaper, healthier way to save money. Now, what I'm swapping today is cream of mushroom soup. Now, I have to admit, I love this stuff. Like, love it. I use it in a lot of recipes. I have a creamy chicken and rice dish with carrots that uses a couple of these that I absolutely adore. But this is expensive. Even if you get the generic brand, I can never find them for really less than like 75 cents a can. Usually they're marked as over $1 or around $1. So when I saw on Pinterest that you can make a dry mix that can substitute for cream of mushroom, cream of celery, cream of chicken, I decided to go ahead and jump on that, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it too. Now, this recipe comes from the numeral Orange Giraffe.blogspot.com, and I'm going to link her recipe down below. I did not come up with this, she did, but I'm going to show you how I put it together. Alright, so I've got all of my stuff here. The recipe calls for 1 cup of dry milk, and I bought this at Walmart. It was about $4, and it came with 3 packets. That's approximately 1 cup of dry milk, 3/4 of a cup of cornstarch. We also need 1/4 of a cup of chicken bouillon or beef bouillon or whatever bouillon you prefer. You can also use stuff like this, but this is just what I had on hand, and it's kind of a powder type bouillon. You also need 4 tablespoons of freeze-dried minced onions or dry chopped onions, and that's what I have here. And all of that stuff I already had, except the milk and the cornstarch that I just bought. You also need a teaspoon of dried basil, a teaspoon of dried thyme, but you can substitute either of those for parsley if you don't have it. I don't have basil on hand, so I'm using thyme and parsley. And you also need 1 teaspoon of pepper. So all you do is mix it all up in here. Shake it. I already made kind of a batch last week, and I wanted to try it out first. All this is missing is the cornstarch because I didn't have it, so I had to thicken it with flour, but it was really, really, really good. So right now I'm just going to kind of make a second batch, and drop it in on top of there. As you can see, this is kind of a little less than a cup, but I like to deal with approximates. So, let's see, we need 3/4 of a cup of cornstarch. That's about right. I'm actually going to add a little bit more because this does not have cornstarch in it from the first batch. So, but I already used some out, so I'm just going to take 1/2 cup and do that there. So, cornstarch. Then 4 tablespoons of chopped onions. I did just wash my hands, so this is probably not the most sanitary way to do this. Does anyone else have trouble with onions and stuff like that? Just really getting moisture in the cans and kind of all sticking together. My garlic does that really bad. There's the onions. We also need 1/4 of a cup of bouillon. Close enough. And that can be done with beef bouillon. I don't know what I guess you'd have to get dried celery if you wanted to do cream of celery. but I mostly do cream of mushroom, and cream of chicken is pretty easy to kind of sub that out for. And then about a teaspoon of thyme, about a teaspoon of that. Oops, sorry. And then, those were tablespoons, I'm sorry. Tablespoon of thyme and a tablespoon of parsley, and then a teaspoon of black pepper. Oop, close. This is why I don't do cooking videos, just so y'all know. So, all of that is in there. And then just shake it. Shake it up, and it's got the thickener in there, which is the cornstarch. And so all you have to do, and if you don't know this, when you do cream of mushroom soup in something, you usually have to refill the can with milk, just adding to the cost, because milk is kind of expensive right now. Fill the can with milk up, and that's to make this. But with this, all you have to do is take 1/3 of a cup milk and then add a cup of water, since the dried milk is already in there. So all you have to do is kind of activate it. So 1/3 of a cup of milk with 1 to 1 1/4 cup of water, and that is cream of anything recipe by orangeGiraffe.blogspot.com. Give it a try and tell me what you think, and I think it's gonna be good. Doesn't that look good? It's good, and we know all of the ingredients that are in here, all of them. They're all right here. They're all fairly natural, and it's better than the craziness that is the ingredients here. So, protein concentrate, glutamate, etc. So, anyway, that's it. Bye!